Here's one of the latest interviews from Rock and Metal Revival. If you want to hear the whole show, go to rmrshow.com. There's new music from the band Letters from the Fire. It's called Given to Me on Rock and Metal Revival. And, dude,
cool video, too, man.
First time I heard this tune, I was totally blown away. And then I come to find out they played right here in our own backyard, and I missed them.
I know. I had no idea. Well, you'd think of knowing stuff, being in the music stuff.
Being in the know, we would know things like that. But no. But we were lucky enough to get Mike Keller, guitarist from Letters from the Fire, to come on the show with us. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for having me.
You bet. Hey, this new CD, Worth the Pain, is a killer. I mean, how long have you been working on getting this right?
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, forever, it's been a 10-year process to just get a record that we're all incredibly proud of, and I think we finally did something awesome,
So, Mike, for a lot of people in our listening audience that aren't familiar with the band, give us kind of the origin of the band. I mean, I heard you say 10 years. That's a while to be together. I mean, that's like you guys are a regular rock and roll family.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's been different variations of the band. We've had multiple singers, different guitar players, drummers, everything. I mean, I started the band in my garage when I was like 17 years old, and just been doing it ever since, and we slowly and surely, over time, you get the right people in your band, and you finally find the right formula and score a lot, and I think we finally got it,
Go ahead.
So who's in the band?
Who's in the band?
Yeah.
Well, we got Alexa Cabezi. She's our new singer, and anybody familiar with the band knows that we used to have a male front, and now we went with a female. We got Clayton Wages on bass. We got Cameron Stuckey on guitar, who's actually the original drummer of the band. And we have
nice.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
And we got Brian Summel on drums.
That's weird because I know a few drummers who are really good guitar players, like Brian Tichy. He can shred on Randy Rhoads stuff, and he's just an amazing drummer too. Those kind of people piss me off.
Well, Cameron was originally he's a guitar player, and we were looking for a drummer, and he's just one of those kids. He just can play anything.
Nice.
I know a couple of those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, now, Mike, listening through the record the last couple of days, knowing you're coming on the show, listening to the lyrical content, these songs really sound personal. I mean, has this album been a while in the works?
Well, it's interesting. Last year, Alexa joined the band in about, I think she joined in like early June, and I flew out to North Carolina with Cameron just to make sure, she could sing in person. And literally, she joined the band literally that day. And then 2 weeks later, we were in the studio, and she was writing lyrics as we were tracking songs.
Nice.
So it was really she had about, the 6-week process, and she was writing as we went.
Awesome.
Well, the reason I want to ask that, one of my favorite tracks on this CD is a song called Last December, and that song sounds really personal.
It is very personal to Alexa, absolutely. It's definitely a tough song for her to sing just because of the content behind it. But she really laid out her heart on this record. And I think it really shows in a lot of these songs.
Now, you guys, when you were here, you were with Art of Dying. Now, are you guys on a package tour?
We were with them, and now we've actually jumped onto the next tour. We are currently out with Failure Anthem, Through Fire, and Cover Your Tracks.
Nice. Failure Anthem. What a great band.
Sounds hot. A lot of fire in that bill.
Too much fire, yeah.
Too much fire, not enough cowbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you guys are out on the road. You said you're traveling around in a van, and that pretty much all says rock and roll right there.
Right there.
Is there any fun stories from the road you want to share with us going on, Mike? I mean, that are PC enough that we can play on the radio.
Yeah, of course. We actually had a funny thing happen the other day. We were driving to Pittsburgh, where our singer lives, and we were going to stay at her house. And it's like 3:30 in the morning, and we're like 6 minutes away, and everyone's complaining that they got to go to the bathroom. We're like, we're 6 minutes away. Come on! But everyone's like, stop now, we got to go. So we, Cameron accidentally bombs through a stop sign off the exit, and we park next to a sheet. And 3 or 4 people shoot out of the van and run to Sheets. And then Cameron looks at me and he goes, "Oh crap, I think we're getting stopped by some cops." And so the cops will light from the back, So the cop's like freaking out. He comes over. He goes, it looks pretty shady when I stop someone and 4 people run out of a van.
Yeah, really. Lucky no one got shot.
Yeah. So what he was, I was laughing, and I was like, oh man, good thing I didn't run out of the van. 'Cause, I'm brown. So.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But no, it was pretty funny, and he gave us a long lecture. And we're just like, dude, just let us go. We're tired. We're just trying to sleep.
Nice. So are there any tracks on the new album you think could have used some cowbell?
I don't think there's any cowbell, to be honest.
I know. There should have been.
Yeah, you'd have been a huge hit here in Wisconsin
yeah.
with a cowbell.
At the back bar, that place would have went nuts.
They had erupted.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling everybody, but no one listens to me.
See, that's the thing,
They'd have been throwing cheese
Yeah,
curds
cheese curds flying from everywhere and beer.
Exactly.
So now you guys, how long are you out on the road? For you through the end of the year, and then 2017 going to go back out?
So yeah, well, we've been out since the end of August, and then we'll be out till November 9th. So it's been a pretty good long tour. We have a little bit of a break to our families, and then we're doing another music video in December. And then starting in January, we start with Shiprock, and then we jump on a tour right after that. So we should be touring pretty much all of 2017.
Nice.
So yeah, are
Nice.
you any place in particular? Are you coming back to the Midwest?
I'm sure we will. I can't mention this particular tour yet because it's not announced, but
Okay.
I could pretty much guarantee we will be back to the Midwest.
All right,
Sweet.
well, that's outstanding.
Awesome.
Hey, if people want to keep up with Letters from the Fire, where's a good place to do it?
Good place. It's really facebook.com/Letters from the Fire. All our Twitter and Instagram handles are just LFTF Music. And, we're pretty active with staying in touch with all the fans and answering as many comments and questions as we can. So.
Sweet.
Outstanding. Well, we're going to play another track off the new CD called Worth the Pain. It's called Control. You want to tell us a little bit about this one, Mike?
Yeah, it's one we play live. It's pretty heavy, and it's one of our favorites to play. So enjoy it.
All right.
Sweet.
Right now, here's Letters from the Fire. This is called Control on Rock and Metal Revival. Mike, you are welcome back on our show anytime.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys having me.
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Mega Rock Radio's on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noise Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on UncontrolledNoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations.